Hello guys, it's just Mike from Old Crow RC here, and just gonna do a review here of the Traxxas Modified. Now over the winter here in Minnesota, in my area, we race on concrete indoors, and I kind of got drug into modifieds here by a local group that started up an indoor oval here in my area in Hutchinson, Minnesota. It's the Rascal Speedway crew, and over the winter I learned how to drive this on concrete. So in our this track that we're at here today is in our one of our local parks. So it's an open, free oval track, and right now it's spring in Minnesota, so it's in really rough shape and needs to be fixed up here this for the race season. But yeah, you'll be able to see it's pretty rough. There's ruts in it from kids riding their bikes over it when it's wet, and it's overgrown and it needs to be raked up and have the soil turned over and all that to be ready for race season. So it's kind of hard to control because it's pretty bumpy and you catch edges easy and stuff. But at least I wanted to give you an overview of this vehicle here in case you're looking to get into oval racing as well. So the first thing to look at here is this is some of the features that it comes with, and it comes with a clipless body, which is nice and not nice because particularly it makes it easier to get the body off, but at the same time the front nose of it pops out all the time, and you'll be going down the you'll be racing around out there with the front end flopping around up in the air, and that was a poor design choice, I guess, that way. The front of the body does not stay in the body mount, so a lot of people have modified it with a clip. You get all the upgraded heavy-duty parts on it, and I made it all the way through a whole race season as a newbie, hitting plenty of walls and plenty of wrecks, and I have not broken a single thing on this thing yet, so it's pretty durable. The electronics are in the motor is you get the BL2S system from Traxxas. It's a 33 kV motor. It seems kind of weak actually for a 33 kV motor, but actually for this application it's probably about perfect. On a lot of these dirt tracks and indoor ovals, you never really get, up to your full speed anyways. Even so, if you had something more powerful, you weren't gonna really be able to use that much more of it anyways on a lot of these tracks. Now I see there are some tracks that allow you to upgrade to VXL, and that would definitely make it a lot faster, but I'm not sure. On most of the tracks that I've raced on, I'm not sure how you would drive it on there. It'd be too much power on most of the tracks that I've seen, but I've only raced on a couple of different tracks, so definitely not an expert on that subject. But I think the BL2S, there's a lot of people who don't like it because it's really not that much faster than the Titan T12 or 12T, sorry, brushed motor. But it does run really cool. You can run this thing. I put two 7600 milliamp hour battery packs through this thing back to back today, and it was still registering just over 100 degrees. So yeah, it's at least for racing purposes. You can put a lot of laps on it. It's not going to overheat. It's plenty fast for most smaller oval tracks. And it seems like so far it's pretty durable, so it's better than getting a brushed motor in there for sure. You get the standard TQ 2.4 gigahertz channel radio system that you get in just about everything from Traxxas. Another upgrade that you get there is the Magnum 272R transmission, which those are known to be very, very durable transmissions, and I'm glad they put that in this. Because it's a lot of acceleration coming into corners, really slow coming out corners as fast as possible sort of situation. So you could put a lot of stress on these rear ends, and having that heavier duty transmission is a good thing in there. Yeah, and as far as the chassis goes, the chassis is a low center of gravity. It's basically pretty similar to a Slash chassis. I think the main difference is probably the body mounts. I think you could probably switch the body mounts up and use a Slash body on it if you really wanted to. It comes with dirt specific wheels and tires on it, and I believe they are oriented to put them on front and back, I believe is the orientation, so they're not, you can't just put them on whichever corner you want. They are specifically supposed to be put on there in a specific way, but we don't use those tires on the indoor course that we race on. They're just not grippy enough. It does have a slipper clutch, and I believe the Slash does too, so if you're familiar with Slashes, that's nothing new. So yeah, overall, really good build quality as you usually get from Traxxas. They're usually built pretty tough, and so far I haven't seen too many breakages. I think a bell housing, I think steering housing up front there, I think I saw one of those break over this last season, but that's basically it. The body on the Modified is pretty durable too. It's still in pretty good shape on mine after a full race season. The late model though is a whole nother story. The front end of those things just get all tore up because they're so thin and no support under it. But overall, our club really loves these Modifieds. I think the oval racing scene needed an out-of-the-box, box stock sort of vehicle to be out there, because previously everybody was building Modifieds from kits, or they were buying Slashes and modifying them to make them into Modifieds. So this was an easier way to get people into dirt oval. You can just go to your local Traxxas dealer, buy one of these, take it out of the box, put some batteries in it, and off you go. Because a lot of places seem like they run a Traxxas modified box stock, or minimal modifications class. So, but overall, yeah, it handles really well. Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive, obviously, because that's what Modifieds are, and they're actually pretty scale as far as how you drive them. You can drift a little around the corners, and the bodies will lean and things like that, depending on how you have this transmission or have the suspension set up. But overall, the build quality is really good, and I think compared to what people were building out of Slashes before, they're probably handle a little bit better for the ones that I've seen. But some of that has to do with how you have them set up too. So, but I think if you just want to go get out there and you want to race dirt oval, and you don't want to go into building a kit or building a Slash up to make it a dirt modified and all of that, this is really a great option, and it's probably the best use for their BL2S system. I think it's pretty underwhelming in almost every other vehicle they've put it in, but in the modifieds and late models, I think it's about perfect for the purpose. So yeah, definitely if you're interested in it, I would definitely go check them out. Maybe you can go to a local track and you can have somebody allow you to test drive one and see how you like it. But I think great way to put it in to get into the sport here. So yeah, that's about all I had for you on this one. It's just a real quick review, and I have really enjoyed driving this late model, and I think it's a great addition to the dirt oval racing scene. So yeah, thanks for watching, and come back for the next one.